eaglerentals.com. That's eaglerentals.com.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
Welcome to Community Centered, a show that features people in the community doing good things. Now, here are your hosts, Debbie O'Handley and Margi Kyle.
Happy Tuesday, Margi. How are you? Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you feeling better?
Yes.
Margi finally got bitten by the dreaded COVID bug.
I did. I avoided it for almost 5 years.
You did really good.
I did. Especially because we were in and out of hospitals.
Yeah.
And
You were lucky.
we were very lucky.
So how was it for you?
Well, I knew I had something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I had been out for dinner with my son and his best friend 3 nights in a row. And I thought, oh, I wonder what it is. So I got up and I tested for COVID. And I looked at the directions and I went, oh, that's positive.
Oh,
Yuck.
no. Yeah. Well, a lot of
So-
people think that it's gone, but it's not. It's here.
It's everywhere right
Mhm.
now.
It is. It is spring, and I think, the changing weather, cold one day, hot the
Yeah,
other, I think
yeah.
is, we need to air everything out. Just get rid
Well,
of some
and
of
I
these.
think everybody's traveling again.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Grant had come from Canada on several planes. And the third day we had dinner, I thought, man, he's coughing a lot.
Oh,
and then
dear.
the next thing I knew, I was coughing a lot.
But you're better.
Oh, I feel fine now.
How'd you fight it?
Bed?
Yep. Rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I talked to my doctor through Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't give me that fancy drug that tastes so terrible
Mm-hmm.
because I'm on a blood thinner. And I said, I don't really think I need it.
Good. You fought it.
Yeah, I did.
Good girl. You're made of tough
Lots
stuff.
of zinc and sleep and water and
Oh,
my friend Sharon.
we have a call, callers. Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Well, hello. How are you ladies today?
Well, the better question is, how are you in the beautiful Florida? Or no, are you in South Carolina?
South Carolina, Kiowa Island. It is gorgeous.
I bet. Plenty of vitamin D.
Oh, yeah.
You are so lucky.
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
Well, you deserve some R&R, so I hope that you enjoy every minute of it while you're there. So you know who our guest is today.
I do. One of my good friends.
What fine things can you say about her before we introduce her to the community?
Okay, I didn't know at what point y'all would put me through, so I'll talk before she talks, I guess.
Sure. We'll let you do the
Hey,
intro.
Candace.
Hey, Sharon, how are you doing?
I'm good. I heard you were on the show today. I just wanted to say hello and ask you about your spring clothes coming in. I haven't had a chance to come in lately.
Oh my goodness, you know what? They are first lady worthy. Yes.
I'm sure. I was supposed to model for y'all this week, but I was down here instead.
Oh, don't you worry. I've got you on the schedule, so I'll work around your schedule.
Okay.
So we're excited for you to come in for sure.
Sharon, how often
I'm always ready.
do you do that
How often I could go into the store?
and model?
Oh, anytime they ask me to.
Okay. And
A
how
couple times a year.
often do you bring home what you've modeled?
Every time I go.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, Margi's got some amazing
Yeah.
pictures that she's showing right now. You look so super elegant, like always. And
You're sweet.
and I see you next to Margi. Both of you look like a matching pair of beautiful
Well,
bookends.
and this one too, Sharon had a hat on at the end, and it was spectacular
Yeah.
on her.
Mhm.
You look
I
like
don't think I
royalty.
took that one home, but I did a lot of it.
Well, she is royalty.
Well, I know she is the first lady of Cornelius.
Absolutely.
And you have a beautiful stylist that helps you pull that all together. You lucky girl, you.
Anytime I have any event or anything that I need to go to, that's where I go and they outfit me. And I'm not going to look like everybody else that's at the events, whether it be formal, casual, and my closets are full of CoCo Couture clothes and they're beautiful.
That's awesome. Well, we are so excited to hear her story, for her to be able to tell the community all of the wonderful attributes that she has with her boutique And Margie's just like building up to all this exciting things that she can do. We, it's the break. We always say we get the sweet stuff. We've already learned an awful lot about her that I'm like, oh, wait, save that till we're on the air.
Yes, I've been shopping with Candace since she opened the store, and we'll continue because she has a very unique lines there. She carries great jewelry, shoes. You can get about anything you need there for any outfit or any accessory.
What's your favorite piece you've gotten there, Sharon?
I have some Joseph Ripkoff pieces, and I love Frank Lyman. I have a lime-colored top that I wear all the time in the spring and summer and fall.
That's
and
awesome.
matching pants that are black with the color on there, too. But I've got so many good pieces that people love. I get the most compliments, and I wear them a lot, that's for sure.
Well, when I lived in Toronto for years, Joseph Ripkoff was my favorite. And when I came here and saw it in your store, I went, oh my gosh. He's following me.
He's following me.
I know, that's a good thing.
And then Mitzi, my daughter's son just got married, and she found this in Montreal, I believe it was.
Yes.
And I said, well, you should have just come to Cornelius because you probably could have gotten it here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
beautiful. It really is lovely, elegant. Well, how long are you away for?
Till Saturday afternoon. We have to get back for Woody to speak at a Black History event at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And then he's got to play the organ at church.
On Sunday, that's right.
Well, you absorb all of that vitamin D for us and the R&R, all that good stuff that you're getting away to do. We are jealous here.
Okay.
And thank you for calling in.
Sure. Just want to say hi to you ladies and say hello to my friend Candace.
Thank you so much,
I know
Sharon.
she appreciates it.
Yes, I do. I do.
All right. See you soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Bill, our station manager here who had to add the applause. We appreciate that. That's awesome. So, Margie, this is exciting, our guest today.
I know. When I found it, I was thrilled because, as I said, I had shopped that designer in Canada. I'd followed him all over because I loved his clothes.
How did you find Candace in her boutique? Did you just walk in one day?
I had done, for those who have lived here a while, Cooler Boutique started in that little where Massage Heights is. And I had done Cooler Boutique for Gala, and that was my store. And I used to go on shopping trips with her, and we had a lot of fun together because I studied fashion design as a child, and made my husband's suits, made all my kids' clothes, and finally decided, this is not fun. So that's when I went into interior design. But I've always loved fashion.
Absolutely.
And I have to laugh. I was telling somebody at a fashion show when I was studying fashion, they dragged me up on the stage and said, Miss Schmidt. And I went, yes. You're supposed to put on one thing and then maybe add two more. I put on one thing and I put on anything I can fit in.
That is not the Margie rule. You can get away with whatever you want to wear. And I see that you're wearing these beautiful ladybugs. I want to hear about that when we come back from our station break, when we get to introduce you to our lovely guest today. And I get to describe what Margie is wearing.
If there's a spot, decorate it.
Absolutely. We'll be back shortly.
There's more community-centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on the way from 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, you really couldn't ask for any nicer weather as we head through the middle of February. Dry weather continuing, starting to get warmer, too. We have plenty of sunshine today as temperatures climb up into the 60s, and we'll dip back into the mid-30s overnight. Low to mid-60s on the way as we head through the remainder of the work week. Staying dry at least until Thursday night and into Friday. That'll be our next rain chance. That rain chance could even carry over into early Saturday. That's your forecast from the
Here is your WSIC community calendar. MuralFest is back. April 25th through the 28th at Wilkes Community College. Featuring nearly 100 performers, including Old Crow Medicine Show, Turnpike Troubadours, the Teskey Brothers, Nickel Creek, and more. Tickets and information at merlefest.org. Listen each morning to Good Morning LKN for your chance to win tickets. Downtown Mooresville's Shamrocks and Shenanigans is on its way. St. Patty's Day is right around the corner. The festival is happening in downtown Mooresville. Attendance is free, but there are ticket packages available for purchase. Irish dancers, pipe bands, food and drinks. March 16th, downtown Mooresville. Shamrocks and Shenanigans is on its way. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Want to attend the Charlotte Home and Remodeling Show? Throughout the day, you have your chance to win tickets. Listen to Good Morning LKN, the Home Ad Show, the News Drive at 5, and the Scoreboard. Each gives you your chance to win. The Charlotte Home and Remodeling Show, February 23rd through the 25th. Want to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex? How about a Triceratops? Dinosaur World Live is coming to Kane Center for the Arts Friday, March 29th. That's not the only fun family adventure coming to Kane Center for the Arts. Dinosaur World Live, Friday, March 29th. For tickets and to see the entire spring lineup, visit canearts.org. That's CAINarts.org. Have an event you would like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
Call now to speak with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle at 844-STUDIO-4. It's community-centered on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Welcome back. I am so excited with our guest today. We've already had a caller.
Yay.
Sharon Washam, following directions.
The Sharon
The
Washam.
Sharon Washam. My buddy, my model. We have modeled a lot at CoCo Coutures. And it is a pleasure to introduce finally Candace. We've been talking and talking around her and through her. And you're finally out in the open. I walked into your store and saw Joseph Ripken and thought, oh, I have loved that line for years when I lived in Toronto. And to be able to find a few of his pieces here is just, he's just such an unusual designer. But when you walk in your store, it's not normal. It's an explosion of color, pattern, print, energy. You name it, it's there.
And bling. Don't forget bling.
Oh, you have to have bling.
How
bling.
can I? Come on, Margie. How could you of all
We need to
people?
talk about the bling bling. Yeah.
I see
Okay, let's talk
on,
bling.
on Margie's sleeve, if you could see it, she has a ladybug. Is that a bee? Or is that a ladybug?
It's a little bee.
A cup on her sleeve. A whole, Bill, can you see this? On her
Well,
sleeve.
why
she's
would you
got
not
one.
decorate a boring cuff?
Well,
Oh,
I
I
have
love it.
no idea. Where's the applause, Bill?
And then I love this one.
My favorite, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I went into model. Sharon and I both did. Oh my gosh, there we go. Thank you, thank you. And I saw this and I went, well, I don't even care how much it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's definitely you. So tell me about that experience walking into this boutique. You come in, does someone come and greet you? Does someone help you
Yes.
style? Does someone?
Yes.
Okay.
And because they know me and they know Sharon, sometimes they put outfits together for us, which we mix and match and play with.
Okay.
Because we kind of know what we're looking for and what we like as well.
Okay.
But they're very helpful.
I bet.
And the good thing is I have known most of her staff off and on my 30 years here. So it's like going and talking to good friends,
Aw.
which is no pressure, just a creative, fulfilling experience where they're looking for you.
That's wonderful.
And like Kathy Butterfield the other day said, oh, I got some bug earrings. And I said, so do I. But once I saw them, I thought, okay, I'm doubly bugged.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, they know what you like and they hold it for you.
Candace, where did you come up with the idea?
Well, I actually started in Charlotte with a kids boutique. So I have a 23-year-old daughter, but when she was young, she used to go to market with me because I opened a.
Oh, what fun!
Yeah, yes, she still goes today.
I'm gonna go with you sometime too.
Absolutely. And so I have a 23-year-old daughter named Nadia, and I have just dressed her to the T, and so I used to have a kids boutique, and I did that for several years, and then she was like, "Mom, I think I've outgrown this," and so I had to transition from the kids to the women's.
You had to grow up.
I had to, yes, I had to grow up, yes, and so she still helps me. We go to market together, and so because she has, through her young eyes, I like the mature. Polished look.
Mm-hmm.
She likes the edgy look. And so two minds come together and she puts things together that I necessarily wouldn't. But she's got a keen eye for design. And not only that, but I just, I love being around her. She's my little inspiration.
How
so.
blessed to go to work with someone you love, right?
Yes.
And then to be surrounded by such luxurious, beautiful items too. It must be like paradise.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, when you walk into that store, it feels like each outfit has been handpicked.
I bet.
It does.
Well, and like Margie said earlier, we have a list of clients that shop our store. So when I go to market, I don't go looking at a wide variety of the community here. I look and I go, this has got Sharon Washam written all over it, or, key things. And I don't buy a lot. And when I say a lot, you're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't buy a consistent run. I only buy 3 sizes. I do not do special orders, so making it unique to the community. I won't special order that. So if Sharon Washam is at an event and she has a Joseph Ripkoff piece on or a Frank Lyman piece, you can rest assured that she doesn't have to worry about a duplication.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
so I don't
really
do that.
great.
Yeah.
Have you always had an eye for fashion and want to be in the fashion world, or
oh my goodness,
you're multifaceted? I'm dying to hear
Oh
about
my
all
goodness.
of the other wonderful things you've done.
I am probably the biggest tomboy in a grown-up. I have a grown-up body, but I have this like 15-year-old mindset. I love fancy clothes and gorgeous clothes, but I like hot rods. I love some hot
rods
rods
and heels.
hot rods and high heels for sure. So
Where did that come from?
well, I grew up in a home where my dad collected classic cars. And I have an older brother and older sister. My brother's retired from the military. My sister's a physician in Greensboro. And they weren't the least bit interested. Me, if there was trouble to be made, it was me. If it had to do with the revving engines or whether on the ground or in the air, I'm there.
Okay.
So I have my pilot's license. And so we have a plane, and so I have an Aerostar. Aerostar is the fastest double-engine propeller out there.
Of course it is.
I love speed. I do. But there is something about an American hot rod. I mean, you take a 19 Chevrolet or a Chevelle Super Sport. People go, well, how do you know that it's a Super Sport? Well, you know because it's called a 138 car. 138 is the VIN number, the starting of the VIN number. If it's not a 138 car, it's not a true Super Sport. That's called a tribute.
Very cool.
So
if
yeah.
the
You
key
feel that-
fits and
you-
I turn it on,
You
I
feel
go.
the need for speed, I can tell.
Absolutely, but you got to dress the part, so you got to be looking snazzy, driving your American hot rods.
What's your favorite hot rod?
Oh, I have it right now. It's a 1965 Ford Cobra, and it has what's called straight headers. And so when you say straight headers, when you crank it up, all of your windows in your house are shaking. It's got the rumble. People can hear you from miles away.
That, you know what? I have such respect for women that want to do something that is outside of the box. And we had a young lady that came to Hope House who, when they have the experience of coming to us, we say, begin to dream, right? All kind of things are possible. And she said, I've always wanted to work on cars. So we got her to CPC, and she got her auto mechanics license, and she also wanted to learn how to paint. So she paints as well. But she said, I want to be a leader in my industry. I want to do something that's going to set the world on fire, different from anybody else. And I had such respect for her of, number one, it's hard to start over. And number two, to start over in an industry like you have, I mean, it sounds like you have got to have game.
You do. And you know what? I'm so glad that you just mentioned that story to me, because I have a personal story to tell you about. Growing up, I had a dad that was all about work ethic. I mean, I worked on a farm. I still continue to work on a farm. My dad has his family farm, which is 200 acres, and my dad's 83 years old. We still bale hay. It is an active farm.
Wow.
I do that on the weekends. But, there is something too about women that feel like they can't transfer or transition over to what would be considered a man's job. And so I love classic cars, love collecting classic cars. And the way that I got started is someone said, Candace, if you buy or sell more than 5 a year, you have to have a dealer's license. There's no women that are have dealer's license. I said, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
So I did that. I purchased a property that had 2 buildings. I converted one into a classic car showroom. Both are located in Asheboro, North Carolina. And the other, I turned it into a hot rod shop. I thought, you know what? I've got a vision here, much like styling. You've got your 1965 Cobras that has to be in a candy apple red. It has to. But you have to have the interior and all the accessories to match. And you have to have the rumble. I've yet to have anyone come in and go, I want to do a full restoration, but I need a quiet car. Okay, you're at the wrong place. So you have to have everything with it. When people call in and they go, I'd like to meet the owner, and then I come out and they're like, I'm terribly confused here.
Yeah. Wow.
So to be a women-owned business, which is primarily in a man's field, I take great pride in that, and I take great pride in my staff right now. I have 2 ladies that oversee my administrative office. So when you call in for a part, they know the part. They know when you're doing a transmission overhaul, they know exactly what you're talking about. And so I think sometimes people get a little bit intimidated, but it's a great intimidation. And because I'm the first to tell you, I don't know everything about a car, but I want to know. I'm eager to learn. I'm eager to learn from my mentors. And so whether it's fashion or whether it's hot rods, I'm here. I'm not scared of anything.
Fascinating. And I applaud you for that. I think that's stunning. And I had this vision when you were saying baling hay of you up on top of the hail wagon, wearing your jewelry and looking fabulous like you do. And I thought, why not?
That's right.
Why not?
Oh, no, there's a look for baling hay. I'll send it to you later. And it's not CoCo Couture, unfortunately.
Hair back in a ponytail kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
No beaded purses and high heels.
No.
Well, we're getting ready to go to another station break here shortly, but I am just fascinated by your story. I think that you are powerful and amazing and an inspiration for women all across our community.
Absolutely.
That really need to know.
When we come back, I want to know where you are, too, so that they can find you.
Okay.
We want to learn all of that good information, but I'm telling you, the visions that are going on in my head of hot rods and high heels is fascinating. We'll be back shortly.
More informative discussion about people and groups doing good in our community coming up. It's Community Centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on WSIC.
Well, you really couldn't ask for any nicer weather as we head through the middle of February. Dry weather continuing, starting to get warmer, too. We have plenty of sunshine today as temperatures climb up into the 60s, and we'll dip back into the mid-30s overnight. Low to mid-60s on the way as we head through the remainder of the work week, staying dry at least until Thursday night and into Friday. That'll be our next rain chance. That rain chance could even carry over into early Saturday. That's your forecast from the W.
Prioritizing your health is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. From routine visits to the joys of pregnancy to the illnesses that stop you in your tracks, Iredell Health System will be by your side. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Does your business provide coffee for employees or customers? Black Powder Coffee can supply you with fresh roasted coffee, a variety of daily signature blends including flavored coffees such as cinnamon roll and Kahlua and cream. We even have bourbon-infused coffee in collaboration with Southern Distilling Company. Visit blackpowdercoffee.com or stop by and see us at 261 Rolling Hill Road in Mooresville. Black Powder Coffee.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission and a group of state attorneys general gearing up to file a lawsuit as soon as next week, trying to block the proposed $26 billion merger of supermarket giants Albertsons and Kroger, saying the tie-up would be bad for competition, would result in job losses and higher prices for consumers. American Airlines jacking up the cost of check bags from $30 to $35 for your first one, $40 if you don't pay online ahead of check-in. On Wall Street, a down day to start the new holiday shortened week. The tech sector getting hammered today ahead of tomorrow's earnings from AI chipmaker NVIDIA. Right now, the Dow down 0.25%, the NASDAQ down 1 1/3%, the S&P down 0.8%. And Coca-Cola's newest limited edition soda flavor is called K-Wave Zero Sugar, inspired by K-pop bands like BTS and Blackpink. They say it's like getting, quote, fruity flavored K-pop magic in every can. Tom Busby, Bloomberg Radio.
Now, more community-centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Welcome back. We are talking with our friend Candace. Candace, say your last name.
Bongiovanni.
Bongiovanni, owner of CoCo Couture, owner of amazing classic car business. Does that have a business?
It is. So I also own Carolina Classic Cars and Allen Automotive, located in Asheboro, North Carolina. So if you're on the way to the zoo, our famous North Carolina Zoo on Highway 64, I'm located right there. So stop in and see me.
Okay.
I'm there every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And so I'll show you around the showroom.
Very cool.
I'll even take you on a test drive.
Whoa. Now them's fighting words.
Yes.
Now tell me, where's CoCo Couture?
So CoCo Couture is located in Jetton Village. So if you know where Dutchman's is, or Harris Teeter, of course, the Taj Mahal, it is located there right on the backside of Massage Heights.
My dear friend and I were together this weekend, and we were both talking about our age, our style, where we're headed, what our life is, how COVID has changed fashion. And we both said, oh, we just are so tired of what's in our wardrobe, and but we want to still look fabulous. Could you take two old broads into your shop and say,
oh my goodness.
Well, girls, this is where you need to start. Get rid of all of this and let's start here. Because this was an honest to goodness conversation we had where we were both like, where would we go in the Lake Norman area? Or what would we do if we said, we just want to get rid of everything and start over?
Well, now I have to because my shelf fell down.
Oh, goodness. Well, I won't tell you my bad sins of clothing in my home because I have all the closets in the home are mine, and up in the attic I have commercial clothing racks where I store all of my
Oh my
clothing.
goodness.
So I'm ready to. I went to a seminar on hoarding, and I said, I think I
Did it
have
have
a
your
problem.
picture on there?
I think I need to start over. So, what would you do? Walk into the shop? Do you make an appointment? Do you come in?
You can do either or, but a lot of people go, oh, I need to start over. Not necessarily. Do you have key things in your closet that you go, there is no way that I'm ever getting rid of this?
Yes.
Okay. So what you would do is you would bring in those key items that you have, whether it's a pair of slacks, a sweater, a jacket, or what have you. Let's rearrange that. Let's make outfits out of it around that to where it looks new and fresh. So if
Yeah.
you've got a jacket, maybe we pair a blouse with it that has a snow white collar that pops to give you that. Like Margie looks fantastic when she has a popped collar and she's got that chunky necklace on because she's got this beautiful neckline. She's got this great hairstyle here, and she's spunky. So
Yes.
you've got to just.
This is my thinnest part right here.
Oh my goodness. But we get to know you. We get to know you in your daily life. So I'm not going to put you in a wardrobe or a collection that's not suitable to your lifestyle. It's all about your lifestyle. And, I'm going to mention Sharon Washam, the First Lady again. She goes to many, many events. But, you want interchangeable pieces that you can either go to a black tie affair, to a formal cocktail, or to pair even, with a night out, at Port City Club here. So, my biggest thing is you don't ever want to buy something for just one special occasion and you get no use out of it. I am all about
I agree.
buying pieces that you can just, you're the designer, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pieces in your home that you can rearrange and just change the whole look.
Yeah.
And so that's what we do. And another thing too, I don't want anyone to ever walk into the store and go, oh my goodness, I just walked out and there is nothing in here that I can afford. We carry a lot of Canadian designers, which of course Margie mentioned earlier, which I love. Frank Lyman, Joseph Ripkoff, by Lee's.
Great designers.
I'm wearing a French candy piece today, which I love. So just because, we carry a lot of jewelry lines doesn't mean that they're expensive jewelry lines, but they're unique. You're not going to see that at other pieces. Like the piece that I have on right now is a $200 piece. So, but you
That is fascinating.
You can pair it with a T-shirt, a jean jacket, a pair of slacks, or with a dress.
But I would much rather find one good necklace that I know I'm going to wear.
Well, it's like your signature
than
pieces,
having
right?
10 other ones that are affordable.
Correct. Correct. And so we go from one extreme to the other. We encourage, a lot of people go, nope, we're going to start bare bones. No, I encourage you to come in, meet with the staff, meet with myself, bring your signature pieces that you love, whether it's that denim jacket, whether it's that pair of black slacks, or your favorite pair of shoes. Let me create a wardrobe around that. It doesn't mean that it consists of 8 to 10 or 12 pieces. A couple of pieces that you get multiple changes, multiple looks at, but at an affordable price. I am all about an affordable price.
Great.
You want to look like $1 million, but you don't want to spend $1 million.
Well, I told her, I said, well, maybe you should call a stylist and I'll come with you as your support person. But I'm really the one that has the problem. So we'll support each other. So you will be seeing us. I'm sure we will be coming in. Tell us again where you're located.
So we're in Jetton Village. We're actually 19818 North Cove Road, Suite B, diagonally across the street from Dutchman's. You can also shop online with us at CoCoCouture.com. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 5 or by appointment only. So on Sunday, if you say, listen, I'm a working person, I work all the time, I'd like to come in for an appointment only, I'll be glad to meet you there.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yeah, and it is an experience, and that's the buzzword.
It sounds like it is. It sounds like it is.
Yeah.
You've gone with your good buddy Sharon, and you guys pull apart a party when you're in there. It sounds like to me. I think that.
Well, Sharon and I have been modeling together now for 25 years.
Oh my goodness!
And the first time we modeled for Chico's, we finally said we want to pick our own outfits because what they were picking for us, we never would have worn.
Right.
And you can't model something that you don't own.
Right. You don't feel comfortable in as well. Yes.
And so we both came out with the same outfit on and the same necklace. I have
believe
never
it.
laughed so hard in my life.
And neither one of you knew you were
No.
Wow.
No, but we do it all the time because we do have very similar tastes when it comes to clothing.
Sure. So you
And,
make it an adventure.
We do.
And clothing's
So
an
then we
accessory
just
should
went
be an
down the
adventure.
street and started walking and telling everybody to come and shop at Chico's.
Wow. And I understand. I think Chico's is closing
It
in
is.
Brookdale.
Yeah, next week.
Goodness.
Yeah.
That's
But that's another thing, Margie, that you had spoke about, which I love Chico's. I've shopped Chico's myself. But some of your anchor stores or some of your big box stores,
Yes.
they carry several sizes, several collections of the same. And so when you show up to an event, the last thing that you want is for somebody to be wearing the same thing that you have. We don't do that. Once again, when I go to market and I place an order, I only do 3 sizes. For instance, if you're looking for a white sleeveless dress, I would probably go with a smaller size. When you get into maybe the higher sizes, women are self-conscious about their arms or what have you. I'm not going to carry a size 14, 16, or 18.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm very self-conscious as far as that, and I will not special order. I will not reorder. And I try to get to know the customer too. When a customer comes in and they buy a signature Lyman piece for a special event, I ask them, what event are you attending? Because I make sure the next person that comes in does not purchase the same, because I will tell them, listen, there's someone else that's already chose this. So when you buy from my store, you are guaranteed you're not going to show up at an event wearing the same thing. So
that's wonderful. That is a sickening feeling as a leader, right? An executive director walking into.
Well, Sharon and I have to call each other a lot.
Yeah, I would
Say,
imagine.
what are you wearing?
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is be standing in front of 300 people and someone in the audience is wearing what you're wearing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I know myself when I feel confident and I feel well put together is when I do my best, right? So I want
we all do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. There are some people that it doesn't really matter to them, Margie. I know a lot of them that it's like, style, it doesn't really matter, but I think that, let's face it, life is all about sales.
Yes.
Right? We're always selling something ourselves.
Well, that book does have a cover, and that cover is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have always felt.
It's what presents itself as you walk through the front door.
That's right.
I feel like there have been a lot of women that have walked into the boutique and they're like, I'm just plain Jane. I just like simple. So, okay, you know what? We're going to have fun today. Let's just play dress up. When you put them in something that they feel so empowered about, it's a different person.
Absolutely.
I know.
I feel that way when
queen.
You're killing me. Smalls, you're killing me over there. That's amazing. Oh, well, I know I feel that way when I put a wig on. I completely change personality. And when you're wearing a wig, you can be whoever you want to. So in a different outfit, you can be whoever you want to too.
Okay.
I don't usually wear.
Well, I'm a Gemini, so I have 2 personalities anyway.
Ah, you do. And then there's that, Margie. And your personality too, right?
Yeah, my husband used to say, who am I talking to right now?
Oh my goodness.
Which personality are you?
Okay, wait. Do you have nicknames
for my wigs?
No. Does your husband call you have a nickname? Do your friends have a nickname for you, Margie? No. Okay.
No, but
childhood nickname
was Marguerite.
Oh, okay.
Marguerite.
Oh.
In French?
No, just anger.
Not like you weren't French Canadian?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Canadian. I just married one.
DJ. People call me DJ.
Okay.
My brother sometimes still will call me that. Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's a lot of other names floating around the community these days.
Well, it was funny because I loved the story when I went to college. I went to meet my roommate, and she said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Marguerite." And she said, "Oh, no, it's not."
Yeah, we're changing that. Well, when we come back from a station break, we're going to learn a little bit more about the most fascinating Candace here. We are learning so much about style, cars, hot rods, heels. It's been an exciting Tuesday so far. Come on back.
Community Centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle will return after this short break on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, you really couldn't ask for any nicer weather as we head through the middle of February. Dry weather continuing, starting to get warmer, too. We have plenty of sunshine today as temperatures climb up into the 60s, and we'll dip back into the mid-30s overnight. Low to mid-60s on the way as we head through the remainder of the work week, staying dry at least until Thursday night and into Friday. That'll be our next rain chance. That rain chance could even carry over into early Saturday. That's your forecast from the
Here is your WSIC community calendar. MuralFest is back, April 25th through the 28th at Wilkes Community College, featuring nearly 100 performers, including Old Crow Medicine Show, Turnpike Troubadours, the Teskey Brothers, Nickel Creek, and more. Tickets and information at muralfest.org. Listen each morning to Good Morning LKN for your chance to win tickets. Downtown Mooresville's Shamrocks and Shenanigans is on its way. St. Patty's Day is right around the corner. The festival is happening in downtown Mooresville. Attendance is free, but there are ticket packages available for purchase. Irish dancers, pipe bands, food and drinks. March 16th, downtown Mooresville. Shamrocks and Shenanigans is on its way. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Want to attend the Charlotte Home and Remodeling Show? Throughout the day, you have your chance to win tickets. Listen to Good Morning LKN, the Home Ad Show, the News Drive at 5, and the Scoreboard. Each gives you your chance to win the Charlotte Home and Remodeling Show, February 23rd through the 25th. Want to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex? How about a Triceratops? Dinosaur World Live is coming to Kane Center for the Arts Friday, March 29th. That's not the only fun family adventure coming to Kane Center for the Arts. Dinosaur World Live, Friday, March 29th. For tickets and to see the entire spring lineup, visit canearts.org. That's CAINarts.org. Have an event you would like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
Now, more Community Centered with Debbie O'Hanley and Margi Kyle on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
We are back, and if you want to call in, please don't call for Marguerite because she's not here. She went on a break. I just want to tell you, since I've been doing this, I have my radio on my car at 105.9 FM. And I love catching all the programs.
I do too.
It's just a lot of fun.
I do too.
Yeah. And if you want to go back to Facebook is another great way to go back and see all the past programs. But we are wrapping up this fun. I wish you could be here during the commercials because
maybe not.
We do have a lot of fun. And I have just so enjoyed my relationship with you, Candace.
Oh, likewise, likewise.
And I know when I walk into your store, I'll find something very different that will add to what I already have that just will bring a smile to my face.
Well, my staff, all of my staff loves you, so you know that. So it's a treat, of course, when she comes in. So,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Margie, what is your favorite piece that you've gotten from there?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I turned my mother, who named me, into a beautiful, giving and loving ladybug. So when I saw this, I thought, I just have to have it.
It's fabulous.
You know what I love about it is Kathy, Yvonne, they'll see a piece and they'll go, oh, that's Margie.
Yes.
And they hide it behind in the other room so that when I come in, they'll come around, they'll just put it there. And you go, oh my God, I have to have it.
I think shopping is personal. They call it a personal shopper, right? But I think to have that relationship where you can walk into a boutique and the staff there know you, know what you like, and know a piece when they see it that it would be is just ideal to me in the shopping world, because anybody can go into any store and buy anything. But to know that you have a fan club that knows what you like and knows your
I like
style
different.
is unique.
You know, I want something that not everybody's going to be able to put together.
Right.
Well, not everybody could wear that off.
Yeah.
They really couldn't. And
Yeah.
I think that that's what's unique about you
I've been
as
bugged.
well. Yes, you've been bugged.
Yes.
That's awesome. Margie.
But you know, you sit there at church and I'll be doing the collection or whatever, and they'll go, "She's got bugs on her collar."
Love it.
Why not?
It's her signature piece, though.
And,
Why not?
And my motto is give them something to talk about.
That's right. Yeah.
If they're not talking about you, you're not that important. So I think that's really cool that you are bugging people out about all of the things, and that you
Well,
have that
it
style.
makes you your own person.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I think that's so important.
Well, it's such a reflection of your personality. And so, we have women that come in and go, I will not wear a dress. Okay, well, you don't have to. It's okay. We have jumpsuits, we have pantsuits, we can get you where you need to be without putting a dress on.
Do you think with COVID styles have changed in the fashion world? People,
1,000,000%.
People just let themselves go.
Yes.
What do you think of leggings?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Time to go to bed.
I know. Time to burn all the leggings in the world.
Yes. Oh, it's
Except for I did have a pair that has all this lace in it that's kind of fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's a time and a place for sure. But I mean, when you're out and that's all you see people in nowadays, professionally and even casually, we need to step it up.
I go back to tradition and the way that I was raised and, church on Sunday and getting dressed up and the black patent shoes and all of that. And so I feel like COVID, we became a little lackadaisical with our wardrobe, but it was all due to what we were going through at the time, whatever makes us feel comfortable. And
women let their hair grow, men grew a beard.
Right. People let a lot of stuff grow that they shouldn't have. Anywho, I like that polished look, but I like where accessories are everything. And Margie, that's why, if you could see Margie right now, she's got on a black top and, it's got a little swag to it. And she has certainly put her personality on it with her ladybugs on the cuff and on the right side of, the lapel. And she just looks like a million bucks.
If you can't hide the pounds I've gained, I accessorize them.
No, you haven't. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
So,
Give them something to talk about, Margie. Your ladybug.
Yes. Well, and I just dare to be different because it does set you a step above the crowd.
And being different's good.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is.
Create your own style.
Yeah, very much so.
This isn't textbook.
No.
You don't have to open a catalog and go, I want this exact outfit.
That's
no,
why
you don't.
I did not make a very good fashion designer.
Did you play with paper dolls?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, that's right. You were the tomboy.
Yeah, I was tomboy.
I was thinking.
Tractors and hot rods.
I did too.
Yes.
I did too. And Barbie's in her mansion.
Well, I always had a gun, though. Always was on a horse with a gun shooting the clay pigeons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of my hobby.
Okay.
I think that everybody's just searching to find their way, right? And who they are and their identity. And I think given style and grace and elegance and that polished look, I think is really just what we need to get back to.
I agree. And you know what, Debbie? I think too, and I hope I'm not outstepping my bounds here, but I think a lot of people are nervous about coming into a facility and going, I need help, like my wardrobe or whatever. Listen, I promise you, it is fun at CoCo. I will make it fun. Come in and just say, hey, listen, I don't know that I want to purchase anything today. I want to look around.
Yeah.
Give me an hour. I will make it so fun for you. And if you say, I don't want to purchase anything today, it's not about purchasing. Let me create an experience for you.
That's right.
Come in.
Yes.
Ask for Candace or any of my team and just say, if you've got an hour, let's just play dress up.
Yeah.
Let's step outside your comfort zone. Don't be ashamed or afraid to come in and just say, I'm here to play dress up. I am game.
Right. Let me empower you.
Yes. Let me empower you.
Let me help you fall in love with yourself again.
That's
yes.
right.
Because we're all such busy, stressed out, haggard people that we need that opportunity to just be able to play again and get in touch with who we really are.
Yeah.
And you know what? The older that we get, the more tired that we get. with being younger and wearing the high heels and the full suits with the corporate world and this and that. So, the older that we get, we do want to be in a comfort zone. We can do all of that. We're still looking fabulous. I mean, take Missy over here, Miss Margie. Look at her. I mean,
I'm 80 years old.
Oh, you don't look 80. Oh, my goodness.
I don't feel it.
But you're 80 years of full fabulous. You are bold in everything that you do.
I nearly fell out when I learned how old Margie was.
That's
When she
crazy.
shared that with me. I was like, what? You're not my age? Age is a number.
It is a number.
It is.
It's a number. Although I think I could probably relate to a classic car these days because I'm probably classic.
Some of my parts could.
Well, and on our break, I did ask Margie what her first car was, and she had the ultimate hot rod. So a red Falcon, and I told her, I said, do you know what they use the Falcon for? The drag strip. It's a lightweight car. You put a hearse shifter in there with a lock and load on the drag strip. And I mean, Margie's set. She's got her bugs on her lapel and on the cuff of her sleeve. I think we have the next dragster here.
Do you drive these dragsters yourself?
Absolutely.
I had to give up my red car because I got too many speeding tickets, and I had a choice of going to a psychiatrist or driving school.
This is the North Carolina DMV.
I went to a psychiatrist, and I ended up doing his whole house. It was a good deal.
I love it. I love it.
And the police officer said, why are you speeding all the time? I got things to do and places to go and people to see.
That's cruel. Candace, you're fire. You are true fire, what you do. You're not afraid of anything.
No.
I don't like snakes.
I don't either.
I don't like snakes, but I love... I just love people.
Yeah.
I love people. You got to live life to the fullest. But I do want to warn the community that if you see Margie with a license plate that says Marguerite on it and a red Falcon, we might have a little present for her. Yes.
We have to track down that car and find it.
With spinners, of course. We've got to have the wheels going in motion.
Yeah, well, and I was telling you the story. My father gave me that car brand new with the key with 3 tires off and 1 on.
Oh my
He said, if you can get the 1 off, put the 3 back on, the car's yours.
Wow.
Okay, so it wasn't a Falcon. It was a 3-wheeler.
No, it was a
Falcon that couldn't fly. Goodness sakes. Well, Candace, we're gonna wrap up this show today. It's been fabulous, but I want one more time for you to tell the community where they can find you, both the cars and the couture, and let us know where we can find that.
Absolutely. So CoCo Couture is located right here in the heart of Lake Norman in Cornelius, and it's 19818 North Cove Road, and that's in Cornelius. We're diagonally across the street from Dutchman's. But Carolina Classic Cars is off of Highway 64 in Asheboro, North Carolina, and that would be 120 Spring Forest Road in Asheboro.
Okay, so if you're out and about, Candace has already said, stop by. She'll give you a tour. She might even give you a ride so you can stop in and see these treasures.
And we're half a mile from the Asheboro Airport, so if you come by early enough, I'll take you up in the plane as well.
Oh my goodness. Gosh.
Road trip.
Yes.
You may never find me again. I went missing. That's incredible. It really is. Well, I just want to give a real quick shout out to Austin Good with the detailing that he did on my car this weekend.
Beautiful. 2
days he spent at my house detailing, cleaning my car, taking out dents, fixing all the paint chips and everything. My car, I don't even recognize my car anymore.
Brand new.
Which is an amazing thing. He did a great job. He's a great kid, and he's got a good business. So if you're looking for a detail, Austin Good is the person that you want to reach out and find. This has been a delightful Tuesday. I wish sometimes we wish it can go into another hour so that we can learn more and more. Sometimes we have too much fun and we don't get down to the nitty-gritty, but we...
and Bill's been having way too much fun today.
Yeah, and here at Community Centered, we like to have guests on that talk about hope and bring healing and a smile into our community. You have made both Margie and I smile.
Yes,
you have brought me much hope. I want to wish you all the best of luck as you continue in your business adventure and with your hot rods. Wahoo!
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville, Morrisville, North Charlotte.